All right, how's it going, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you my next episode in the Demon Souls series. We're going to be taking on the first part of the first level, the Boletarian Palace. And as we enter the level, there's going to be a little bit of a cutscene, so I'll just sit back and let you guys watch that. Pretty cool. That means there's dragons here. So when you start out, you're going to want to go back here, just back from the start, so that you can find an item over here. Just actually pretty decent healing. Yeah, so just really quick before we actually start things off here, I want to apologize for the length of this video. I think this is the best way to do it, though. So hopefully you have the time to sit down and watch a 30-minute video, because it's worth it. Honestly, Demon Souls is worth it. Alright, so already getting a little careless here. As you can see, we're in soul form right now. And because we're in soul form, we have half our life. Half-life is basically as much as we can get right now. So picking up these healing items here is definitely a good thing to do. So we're going to head up these stairs, picking up any items we can. Like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be trying to get as many items as I know how to get. I'm not necessarily watching walkthroughs and stuff to figure my way through the game. I like to try to figure it out on my own. I do, however, and I'll completely admit this, I've been looking online to figure out how to beat bosses, because just it's so annoying getting all the way to a boss, and some of these levels are really hard. Getting all the way to a boss just so that he can rape you, and then you have to get your way all the way back there again. So, all right, so we're gonna head up the stairs here, kill off some more of these little zombie dudes. Getting jumped there. Not the best start, honestly, for the first level. Not doing too well. There's some guys hiding behind the planks here, so you want to be careful about them. But one-on-one, they definitely don't pose a threat at all. Just heal up a little bit here, and we'll head over to the left. This is the only way we can go, as of right now anyway. So we'll head on up there. If you look behind the grate there, the doorway, there was an item, but we'll be getting that later. So this part is a little bit, the first time I came here, this is my first death ever. Just jumping in that hole. It looks enticing. It looks like you should jump down there, but no. Don't jump down the hole, you'll die. So far, pretty straightforward. These guys are pretty simple to deal with, even if you are low level. Being the knight helps out for sure, because I have a stronger melee attack and the armor, as mentioned before. Here, there's a guy right on your left there, or right on your right. So you want to take him out quickly. Try not to get ambushed by him, because there is another guy also in the back left corner of the room. But if you know they're there, they don't really cause too much of a problem. I'm going to note that this is probably about my 15th time running through the level, so I know it fairly well at this point. There might still be some items that I may have missed, and I apologize for that. If you see me miss an item, then by all means leave a comment and let me know. I'll go back and get it. But for the most part, they're pretty straightforward. As you can see, like, you can see that green light from the beginning of the level almost. So yeah, easy to pick up there. You see me checking some messages on the ground. Now, in the tutorial level, those messages are all left there by the computer, like they're meant to be there. Everyone sees the same messages. In this case, messages I read on the ground are all left by other players. So you have a chance of being warned about maybe a trap or an ambush or something before you actually get there. So pretty good system to take advantage of, although I know this level pretty much inside and out right now, so messages won't really be helping me. So when you come to this area, just don't go up the stairs yet. Come grab these. There's a unknown soldier's soul. What those are they're basically they're like souls that you would keep in your pocket pretty much until you need them. That way, so if you die, you don't lose those souls because you don't lose any items when you die. So you can hold on to them until you plan on spending all your souls. And usually, like, what you do is you consume them, and based on how impressive that soul was, so like that was an unknown soldier, so it's not very impressive, probably the weakest one in the game actually. But you can find like renowned hero souls, and you'll get like 1,000 from them. So cool little things to look out for. And again, as usual, this level's pretty straightforward. It is the first level, so it's not designed to be extremely hard. But if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, you can get caught off guard pretty easily, and you can die for sure. As you can see right here, getting in trouble with some fire there. Gonna have to heal up. There's a soldier who's throwing fire bombs at me from up there. You saw me look at that item there. That's an item we'll be getting very shortly. It's just blocked off for now. Here you got to be a little bit careful because you can see in the doorway there's a shield sticking out. There's 2 guards here. They're not too tough, but in this level they're actually maybe the 2nd or 3rd. Well, I'd say maybe 3rd or 4th hardest enemies to fight, just because they're decently equipped. They have a shield and a sword, and you know they know how to use that sword. So here we're going to come over to the left, pick up this item before we head up the stairs. Some more healing. You just want to stockpile those healing items because they can go pretty quickly in a tough level. Here you go. See that cannonball up there? Yeah, you got to get out of the way, and I pretty much came very close to dying there, even though I knew it was there. That's pretty embarrassing. But what that cannonball does is it breaks open this little area here, so you can pick up the bastard sword. This is a 2-handed weapon that I won't be using as of right now. And also, I forgot to mention, I picked up a sword called the Mail Breaker earlier on, and that is just a dagger, and that's absolutely worthless to me. So we'll head up the stairs now. Now we're on like the kind of overhang of this area. First thing you want to do is head towards the bottom of the stairs, but on the bridge, obviously. Take out this crossbow man. Very easy. And then you're going to have to fight a spearman and another crossbowman. The spearman can be very, very annoying. I took care of that one pretty easily there, but you'll see later on in this video that there's some... they can cause you some problems. They have very good reach with that spear. So, so if you've come this way, sorry about that, you're probably going to want to come in this room. And in this room, you almost always find messages left by other players telling you about a dangerous foe ahead. And I'm going to try to like not get too close, but I want to get the camera to be able to show you him. There he is. He is a armored spearman. I think he has he's like called a red-eyed knight or something like that. He has a spear, and it's a narrow hallway to fight him in. And let's watch this blood stain here. We can see this poor guy tried to take him on, and he's only got a club and a like little puny shield, so he's going to get owned every time. You don't want to fight him now. We'll come back much later in the game to take him on. I mean, I think my level 40 guy could probably take him on, but I haven't even tried yet. So the items back there, I'm not sure what they are. I'll let you know as soon as I do. So here we're fighting just a blue-eyed knight. We fought a couple of these already. Try to get the backstab. It's not going to happen. So now I'm trying to get the parry going, and you got to be careful working with that parry, because if you fail it, it's like you're automatically taking damage. So working his health down a little bit there. Finally get off the heavy attack to take the kill. And you may have noticed some fog on the left side there. We won't be... Yeah, there's the fog. We're not going down there. We're going to just head this way. And you have to come this way. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is technically optional in this game. You know, like, I don't have to be going down here technically to advance the level, but it is totally worth it for a couple reasons, and I'll tell you them as they become relevant. Here you gotta be careful with these fire guys. They look weak, but if they land a good hit on you, they can do some good damage because of the fire. This guy's an idiot. Anytime you see a guy like this wielding like a fire weapon or throwing fire bombs, you have to be extremely careful if you're near barrels or any sort of destructible environment, because whatever it is that fire does, it makes barrels explode and like take more than half your health. So if you're like not really ready for that, then you can be in for some heavy damage for sure. But like I said before, one-on-one, these guys aren't too much of a problem. You're gonna want to come out here, cut down both these chains, as they have the a gateway on the bottom of the stairs. They have that on lockdown. So once you break those chains, all you have to do is pull the lever at the bottom, and that door will be open. So here we got a little bit of a situation here. There's about 4 or 5 of them. 5 of them, yeah, to be exact. One of them falls down the stairs. So you just want to lure them up and just take them on one-on-one. Sometimes your heavy attack like that can hit 2 or 3 guys at once, and if you're lucky, that's a pretty good thing to happen, but you don't need to rely on it too much. You can just take them one-on-one. They're not too hard to kill, and my heavy attack kills them in 1 hit, so. But if you get yourself in a, if you start getting surrounded by those guys, you can either find yourself in a position where you're going to fall down the stairs and die, or you're just going to get hit so many times that you don't even have a chance to get your shield up. So that could be a bit of a problem. So here we're just going to pull this lever, and behind the gate is that item I pointed out earlier. So we just got 2 things. First, we got this ring, which is a cling ring, and I'll talk about that in a second. I'm probably going to be putting it on right away, yeah. But second of all, we just rose that gate. So now the stairway is accessible from the bottom, meaning that if I were to go back up the stairs and die somewhere, also there's these items here. I don't understand how they got here, to be completely honest, but whatever, pick them up. But I'm just showing you here. If you remember this area, that's where the hole was that looks so enticing. Well, if ever we die and we have to start at the beginning of the level, now we can just take this stairway up as a pretty good shortcut to get back to the top of the area. Of course, if you die, the enemies respawn, and you'll have to kill them again, but including all these little fire dudes. But it's still a very nice shortcut, nonetheless. So making our way up the stairs here, kind of a long run. And now we're going to be able to head down to the other side. Or not the other side, sorry, through that fog. And fog in this game, like, it basically doesn't really mean anything except pretty much progression. Like, it tells you, okay, this is the way you have to go. That's all it really is. And once you walk through it, it disappears, and yeah. So here we got a guy, and I know ahead of time what this guy does. As soon as you get close enough, he's going to throw a firebomb, and you got to get the hell back, because that's what happens. First time I found out the very hard way. So we'll just kill him just for being such a dick like that. Got a shield block on me there. There we go, backstab, nice. And we'll be heading down that hallway a little bit later. For now, there's a little bit of a secret here. Oh yeah, you can see, the cling ring. But really quickly, what the cling ring does is it gives you more hit points when you're in soul form. It pretty much gives you 3/4 health. So, very nice to wear, and you really want to get that because it'll help out a lot. So you see me do a roll over here, and now we're going to be getting the Thief's Ring, which is a pretty good ring. It's not anything super spectacular, but it makes it so enemies don't notice you as early. So, if you're sneaking up behind people.
A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
And I guess we're rescuing this guy now. So,
that was a bold jump. Well.
Oops. Yeah, we're rescuing this guy, so we got to kill off all these guys. And I don't really know why we're rescuing him, but, let's just do it. Best thing to do here is to just run past them all, just so you don't get surrounded, and put yourself in a kind of good position to be able to pick them all off. The scary thing is that someone actually is going to come from behind you. So what you want to do is get over, work your way back to this side, so you have your back against the wall, but you can eventually take them all out pretty easily. It looks harder than it actually is. And let's go back and pick up that item.
Thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletarian. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Here we get a brass telescope. Basically, it gives you longer range, and Oh my god, I missed an item behind me. I saw it there now while I'm commentating, but I guess I missed it while I was playing. I don't know what that is. Hopefully just some healing items. And this guy, this dude we saved, he'll actually help us out in combat. As you can see, he actually does a good job of eating a firebomb there.
What are you doing? Please, you must not.
Yeah, and apparently you can hit him by accident, and he bitches at you. But yeah, he'll help you fight. He's not very impressive, but you know, he'll do some stuff. We'll actually get a chance to watch him in action here, because I saw an item on the left. I was like, alright, I'll let him fight. And he just starts getting owned by this guy. He even gets knocked to his ass. And I was thinking, like, alright, I better get this scimitar over here quickly so that I can get back and help him out. Because I honestly think he would probably die to this guy.
Please, you must not. I thought we were allies.
Take him out there, pick up some more healing. And let's keep heading down this hallway. He wanted to go that way, and I guess I followed him. I was worried he was going to die. Oh my god. He's just so bad. So this area of the map, I'm not actually too familiar with, because I only just realized you can rescue that guy by rolling over the hill, or over the stairs there to get to him. I've done it once before. This is my second time doing it, and like going through this part of the area. So I'm not really sure exactly where it is. I got a little bit lost, but you know, might as well kill all the enemies you can. Here, there's a lot of barrels around, and there's one guy who uses fire, I think. So you just got to be very careful about that. Don't let that fire guy. Where is he anyway? At least I thought there was a fire guy. Maybe there's not. Yeah, I guess no fire guy here. That's okay. Makes it easier, I guess. Take them all out, pick up the item over here, which is a... Oh, hardstone and sharpstone. The deal with those... sorry. The deal with those is you use them to upgrade your weapons. And I'll be showing you that a little bit later in the game. You need a whole bunch of them to be able to upgrade your weapons significantly enough. But there is one place... one level where you can get quite a few of those and actually get a pretty decent upgraded weapon by the end of it. And I'll show you that as the time comes. So now we're finally heading down this way. There's a knight over in the doorway, and there's also an item here, so we'll be taking that. And yeah, here I decided, I'm like, alright, I'm just going to kill him first, because God knows how good my ally is going to do. So pick up this item here, just a soldier's soul. Let's see what we got around this corner here. So yeah, it seems like we're coming out of some sort of secret area. We have a whole bunch more of these zombie-looking guys. As usual, just try to fight them one-on-one. Wait for them to swing and then attack while they recover from their swing. And you should be able to take these guys easily enough. There you go. Here's another one. Trying to parry there, missing. Oh well. There we go. Let's go pick up this item. Just some more healing. Oh, and that soldier I just killed dropped one as well. And yet more healing. But you can never have too many of these things, so this is good. Alright, this is a bit of a long cast here. I'm just going to take a quick sip of my drink. Alright. So you'll notice a couple times here, I actually land a parry on the stairs. But because they're like higher in trajectory than I am, they actually, you can't really execute the parry very well. So now I finally recognize where I am. I know this part. And if you look, there's two guys that are there that weren't there just when I walked by. And another one coming from behind. You're supposed to come in from the doorway where that soldier with the long weapon there, where he came from, you're supposed to come from that way. But because I rescued our little annoying buddy, whoa, almost dying there. Heal up. Yeah, because I rescued him, we came from a different direction. But as usual, be patient and you will do fine in this game. Wait for the enemy to swing, get behind him, and just stab him in the back for a one-hit kill. And I think I'm just going back to make sure I didn't miss anything. As soon as I get to this point, though, I remember. At least I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we can see that wooden scaffolding up there. We'll be heading up there now. And after playing this level so many times, I find that I think I'm decent enough at the game now that this level is actually fairly simple for me to get through. I was only in danger of dying a couple times. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the way I've played out this level. I mean, I take some unnecessary damage for sure, but yeah, I'm just doing a much better job than I did when I started out. So yeah, I got the parry off, but I wasn't able to actually complete it. And I'm trying again, and you can see I just can't do it on the stairs. So that's alright, I figure I'll just kill him the right way. Oh, I let him get a heal off there. That's annoying. And now this guy's just kicking the crap out of me. Get some healing done and hopefully not die to this guy. There we go. Finally get the parry off with the repost and take him out in one hit. Just, knock him off. Does he even die? No, he's still alive down there. Whatever, we're just going to forget about that guy. It looks like there's an arrow going right through my head. Alright, fog means progression, right? We are getting there. Guys, once again, thanks for sitting through such a long video with me. It seems like the Demon Soul videos will be fairly long, so if it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. You know, you don't have to watch them. I completely understand. I'm more than aware that most of my subscribers are sports fans, so you know I'll make sure to keep the sports content coming. But this is just for me and a couple friends that I have that I know would be interested in this game. And you know what? Not to mention other people. Something I said before is there's pretty much zero high definition footage of Demon Souls unless you get reviews done from YouTube reviewers. I honestly can't find. I don't think I found one nice looking high quality Demon Souls video. There's tons of Dark Souls, but no Demon Souls. I mean, there might be one that I missed, one or two people who I just wasn't able to find while I searched. But you know, it gives me another reason to put these videos out. Why not? My program is able to put out videos in very nice quality. I think I've already watched the first Demon Souls video, and I think it looks pretty good on YouTube. So pretty nice and high def. So this area here, you don't want to even touch. There's an item there luring you, but there's also like 10 dead bodies around it. So don't even bother with that yet. I'm not really sure what it takes to get that one. I guess later on in the game you have enough hit points to survive getting blasted by those dragons that were standing there. We'll go back and get it later. I'll include an episode of like mop-up item getting as opposed to like full video or full level playthroughs, just to get the items that I've missed or wasn't able to get. So this bridge is a pretty dangerous bridge, and you'll see why soon. Well, first of all, there's just tons of mobs on it. Second of all, there's a dragon that you can hear, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about the dragon. And look at that damage, pretty beastie. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but you know, one more hit like that and I'll be dead, so I'll definitely be healing up. And what you have to do here is hide yourself just underneath the tower and wait for the flame to stop. And what the dragon will do is he'll go back and sit on his little perch and he won't see you, so he'll fly away. and now you have a set amount of time to make it across that bridge. So your best bet is to just run. I would even skip over these items here. Just get across to the other side. Hopefully don't get involved with these guys too much, or just take them all the way back. I don't think I really needed to do that, but you know, just being extra safe. I didn't want to die because I was recording and I was trying to be as safe as possible. So we'll just let the dragon do another round. And you can see here the spear guys are just annoying as fuck. They have like this really too quick attack that's sort of hard to get out of the way of sometimes, and yeah, it's just not fun. Alright, so we're gonna run. I'm kind of scared because I can hear the dragon flapping its wings, but I don't seem to be getting having the dragon show up. So at this point I'm like, alright, I'll just pick up the items and then I'll book it. And well, do I make it? Yes, I just make it. Kind of lucky there, but yeah. Kill the crossbow man there, easy to kill. And we are getting closer and closer to the end of this level. Can't do anything about the dragon now. I know you can kill the dragons with a bow and arrow, but my one character who's sort of far, and well, not even far, but who's farther ahead than this guy, he has just like a basic bow and it would take forever. So yeah, I guess you have to have like a really good bow to be able to do it. Alright, so here we go. Pulling this lever. And what that does is it'll open up this super heavy gate that may look familiar to you. And if it doesn't, you'll find out soon enough. And what can that be? Oh my fucking god, a spear. We shall find out. But first, we have to head downstairs. Oh, a little bit of an ambush here. Yeah, there's a guy behind me as well, so that was just me being a little reckless. Good thing it didn't really hurt me too much, but that's just because these guys aren't very smart or very strong. Later levels, you just walk around a corner like that, you can get yourself like down to half health in 1 second. Alright, so again, this level is pretty much straightforward. I mean, you're just following a path. Now, whenever you see like 2 paths for an option, you always want to take the one that's going to lead to a dead end first, because generally there's an item you might want to pick up. There we go, trying to take on these spearmen. There's one more. Not a spearman though, just a stupid firebomb thrower. There we go. Any items? Nope. Alright, let's head downstairs. And now we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. Sorry, not right now. In a little bit. You can actually see him in the corner there. Kill these 2 guys. Oh, took a bit of fire damage there. Going to need to heal. And meet the phalanx. These guys have a very heavy shield on their face, if you can call it a face. I guess that's what it is. But they're very weak on the backside. So all you gotta do, move behind them, and you can kill them that way. They're very slow turning around, so yeah, you can just take them out fairly easily that way. Sometimes the terrain doesn't really help you out very much when you're trying to get around them, because it's just kind of hard, like they're blocking you or something. But in that case, just run past them. They don't do very much damage, and you don't get too much for killing them. But sometimes it's just as easy as that, so you might as well, right? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head down the stairs. There's going to be a couple more enemies, but I'm going to take this time to say thank you very much for sitting through the entire video with me. I definitely appreciate it. If you like this type of content, give me a like on the video and comment. Let me know what you think, if you're enjoying it, if there's something I can do better. And yeah, we're going to open this gate here with this lever. and we'll be right outside the boss fight. When recording, I wasn't really prepared. I want to put the boss fight in a separate video, so that'll be coming out soon. But yeah, I wasn't really ready to like just stop and do an exit. I pretty much ran right in. So I gotta end it here. Thanks again, guys.